In a rapidly changing world, global diversity and inclusion is imperative for success. Diversity and inclusion at McCormick is the right thing to do. Helps attract, retain, develop, and leverage diverse talent for business growth. Helps grow our business and increase our profitability. Strengthens the image of our company. Creates an inclusive environment for full engagement and high performance. And upholds the law of the land. Diversity and inclusion links to McCormick's history, culture, principles, and shared values. Here, we've created a culture that ensures all voices are heard.
The Multiple Management Board has long been a part of McCormick, and it engages the thinking of the entire board. It enables people to contribute in parts of the business where they have not had experience, and it adds to their development. It really is about an inclusion and diversity culture.
Diversity and inclusion is not new to McCormick. Our company began sourcing materials globally more than a century ago.
The great thing about doing business with these strategic partners is it's an opportunity to bring together McCormick's global technology and global brands and global best practices with local knowledge and expertise.
Our supplier diversity initiative in the U.S. began in the early 1980s and continues to be important to our customers. McCormick also created a North American Diversity Council more than a decade ago.
So supplier diversity is essential and important, and they expect us to grow that and to improve upon the amount of diverse suppliers that we have and use as a company.
In 1949, President and Chairman of the Board, C.P. McCormick, described our philosophy. Lasting success depends on the individual realizing his fullest capabilities. Today, our CEO, Alan Wilson, embraces that same ideology.
A part of our culture and our heritage for years, decades, has been the power of people. And this initiative ties very closely into our long-term culture, where we want to make sure that people can fulfill their ambitions and work to the best of their talent. For the company, what that means is we're able to get the growth that we want by using the best of our employees.
Alan established a Global Diversity and Inclusion Executive Steering Committee. Its purpose, to develop a multi-year strategy for McCormick to increase our diversity and inclusion globally to improve bottom-line results.
Making sure you have a diverse community of people who work for you, a diverse community of suppliers, a diverse community of customers is important for us to continue to grow and be a better place.
As we grow into new markets, whether they be domestic or internationally, having employees on the team that understand the culture, speak the language, will improve our success of our growth in those markets dramatically.
If we're able to tap those markets and grow at a higher rate relative to our peers, we become a more valuable company. And I firmly believe that we have the opportunity to grow faster.
My vision for the future for this initiative is that it just becomes part of our everyday strategy as a company, and that we as employees embrace it across the world and really leverage it.
Our competitive advantage, creating spices and flavors that appeal to the diverse consumer taste around the globe.
Diversity and inclusion are pivotal to an innovative and creative R&D organization. We bring scientists and technologists from a very diverse background, providing them with an inclusive environment to develop innovative products that meet or exceed expectations of a very diverse consumer base in the U.S. and around the globe.
Well, McCormick has a number of stakeholders, customers and suppliers, consumers and our communities, as well as our shareholders, the investors in the company. I think increasingly diversity and inclusion is important to these groups. They want to associate themselves with a company that is socially responsible and treats its employees fairly.
A cornerstone of McCormick's high-performance organization is ensuring employees feel significant, included, and valued.
On a daily basis, we have to make sure people have the interpersonal skills, the relationship skills to work together, and to make sure that differences are valued in the workplace and to help us move our business forward.
在包容文化基础上，我们肯定能建立一个更团结、更强大、更投入的团队。在这些优点都能帮我们增强我们在市场上的竞争力，还有加快我们公司业务的增长。
En McCormick Pesa somos muy afortunados de tener una fuerza de trabajo diversa que prácticamente refleja la población de México. Nuestro énfasis en la inclusión ayudará a nuestro negocio. Las personas quieren trabajar en McCormick Pesa porque somos una empresa estable, con un ambiente familiar, que da oportunidades de desarrollo a todos, dándole valor a nuestra gente, que es el activo más importante.
We continually strive to create a very inclusive environment for all of our employees. It's important that they feel comfortable sharing their ideas and perspectives as we try to grow our company.
We operate in countries around the world, and all of those countries, or most of them, have various rules around fairness, equitable treatment, discrimination. Having a culture of diversity and inclusion will help us to ensure that we comply with those rules.
As leaders of McCormick, we fully commit to leveraging diversity and inclusion globally to help grow our business.
I believe that by understanding the different cultures around the world, that we have an opportunity to grow our business in a way that we haven't before.
We invite you to demonstrate your commitment by getting involved in our forthcoming initiatives. Join us and take an active part in our journey toward creating a culture of inclusion.